Game 4.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And to the sideline now for a report on MP's career milestone.
Thank you, guys. As you know, he recently broke into the top 10 list for all-time three-pointers made, and he is in awe of seeing his name on a list that includes the greatest shooters of all time. But no doubt about it, he has earned that spot. Back to you.
Indeed. Thank you. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thank you, guys. This year, we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
I mean, it's been breathtaking. Thank you. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. Dillingham is out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
The kick out to Harper. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start. They've got Bryant. Trey Mann is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Cox in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Randall passes to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 14.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
Fox, the bounce pass. Man can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, MP. 14 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Vassell, he's checked in for Trey Mann. Minnesota also with the sub. Caruso's checked in.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Fox finds Castle. Vassell outside. A pass to Fox. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
In the corner, Castle with it. Traps in the tray. He's got 9.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
In the corner, it's MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chills.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Minnesota's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 23 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Tobias Harris comes in for Julius Randle. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Alex Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Harper, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the basket by MP.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And Benyama outside. Pass to Harper. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
A 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Benyama, that's for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Reed gets the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, that is more than enough of a...
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with MP. And it's Edwards in at the 3. That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
To the paint, here's Ross. Makes it off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Here's Fox. Buries it down low. Fox has got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can.
And here's Edwards. Back to MP. Here's Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. MP outside. Harper with the steal. Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Edwards.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down. Down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here he goes. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, MP. Back to Randall. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And stolen by MP. Here's Dillingham. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And stolen by MP. There's the lob to the hoop.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
It's tipped and stolen by MP. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Harper against Reed. Vassell left side. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Minnesota leading by 15. MP outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 42 in the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Spurs with some changes. Ryan is checked in for Ross. Cancel comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Trey Mann in for Harper. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Randall. Daniels is checked in for Edwards. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dillingham. Joe finds MP.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
For Minnesota, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls, and the Spurs making a change here. And both free throws good for MP. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Poked away. Pass to Gobert. Harris up top. Down low. MP kicks to McDaniels. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
McDaniels left side. And here's MP for three. No good on that one. MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. Minnesota making a switch here. MP's checked in. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And there's Bryant. And there's Harper. That's the San Antonio Five.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP, that's for two. Cans the shot from the wing. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Over to the left wing. Defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Castle misses.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Over in the corner, Randall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Come get it, come get it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Castle finds Vassell. And here's Harper from the arc. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
MP against Castle. Pass to Harper from past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hits it again. Wow.
52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all.
The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Harper against Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's MP into the lane, and MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. And here's Harper from the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Looking to end the run. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bowen's checked in. Yep, that one goes.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
McDaniels, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama outside. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And here's MP for good, another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now,
a hard-fought win, MP.
Coach likes to say in every win.
Back to you, Kevin.
It's time for us to say.
There he is.
Looking sharp, MP.
It's Game 6 of the Western.
Welcome to game. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Dillingham, and it's Edwards in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, they've got Flagg. Derek Lively is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hood Schifino in at the shooting guard position. So the Timberwolves win the tip. You take a look at the Mavericks. Their season is teetering on the brink, needing a win here at home to force a decisive Game 7.
So true, B.A. I mean, this is almost already a Game 7 for them. It's all or nothing time, and these fans are amped up for it. When you get this close to the finals, you're not holding anything back.
And MP again claiming all NBA accolades. That's the 3rd time for him. Quite the resume he's putting together.
Yeah, clearly MP isn't the type of player to stop working hard once he's reached the top. He's put in the hours, and it's difficult to find a player who is as dedicated to improving their game as MP is.
Sinks the tray. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Yabusele a screen on Edwards. Here's Flagg.
Just staying right on the ball there. Randall with a nice shot contest, making a difference at both ends of the floor.
Here's MP. Nice spin off the left rim and ends. MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Irving after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Hood Schifino. And here's Lively. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Yabusele can't hit. Here's MP. Randall, good.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Hood Schifino. No good on the 3. And here's Minnesota now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Marshall, he's checked in for Yabusele. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Here's Hood Schifino. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Hood Schifino. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Tobias Harris checked in for Randall, and McDaniels is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Dillingham. From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 15. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Minnesota. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Dillingham out there with MP. And it's Barron-J in at the center position, locking down the middle. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
There's a screen. To the middle. Minnesota with a rebound. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
And so it's Dallas with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Minnesota leading by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped 35 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Dillingham. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Over Edwards. And it's Flag missing. Here's Randall. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Dillingham's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to MP. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Yabusele comes in for Walsh. Hood-Schifino's checked in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Christie. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Here's Irving. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's MP. He's got 22. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Flag. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Flag's got 5 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically what...
In for the Mavericks. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Edwards. And it's Caruso in for Dillingham. Back to Irving from outside the arc. No good that time. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 30.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
A nice shot by Hood-Schifino.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Caruso, the pass to MP. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Is that...
And So it's Minnesota with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places, taking smart shots. The other side, not so much.
Looking at the series. Appreciate you joining us.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
They've got Derek Lively. Flag is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hood Schifino in at the 2 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. Dillingham's got 6 assists here tonight. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 16. Here's Hood Schifino. Gets the 3 to fall. Hood Schifino's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
Dallas is shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And he goes in for the dunk.
Defense is paying a lot of attention to Kyrie, and that will open up assist opportunities.
MP looking around. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Flag. Now here's Yabusele. Here's Hood Schifino. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well. The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And that one's good. Flag.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mavericks trail by 11. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Lively. The three is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's MP from outside. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guy. The Mavericks trailing. On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Dillingham. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Walsh. And here's Flag outside. Dallas no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Let's go with a 3, and Flag gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Irving for 3, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if... Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Mavericks trail by 11. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Dallas. Lively. He's checked in for Gafford. Yabusele comes in for Walsh. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Marshall. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
Now here's MP. He launches. Oh, MP with a little payback.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Flag outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those 3s together.
Now here's MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 9-point game. Cleared away by Edwards. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Dallas now, time running out. Outside Irving. Shoots a 3. Cleared away by Reed.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they punched their ticket into the NBA Finals. It took 6 games, but this series is a wrap.
Well, it wasn't an easy conference finals, but they're happy they avoid a Game 7. Now, this will allow this team to save their legs a little bit for what should be an incredible final series.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hand. And say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Irving looking around. Here's Hood-Schifino, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an umph.
So the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on.
And they have proven how worthy they are of being conference champions. They've cleared so many big hurdles this season, and no matter what the situation has been, they've
one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the final.
This is the place where you need to be locked in, tapped in, don't miss no videos. It's going down. You already know, 2K TV, baby.
By now, you should have probably picked up a few cap breakers along the way. So I want to know, have you improved your builds? Have you made new ones? We want to see them.
We do. So send us a screenshot of your best build over social media using the hashtag 2KT.
This is the place where you need to be locked. This is the place where you need to be locked in, tapped in, don't miss no videos. It's going down. You already know, 2K TV, baby.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
This week, no matter how you play 2K, from MyCareer to My Team to Play Now Online, we have tips on how to get the most out of the game.
First up, we have a community member known for his epic gameplay tutorials, and you'll learn a thing or two whether you're a beginner or an advanced player. So let's welcome in Kevin Cruz. Kevin Cruz, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey Chris, hey everyone from 2K TV. I'm glad to be back and excited to get things going.
All right, Kevin, you've been out there on the 2K26 streets. How is the game feeling to you? How's those gameplay segments coming, and what are you learning out there?
So yeah, I mean, like I said in Community Day, this has been the most fluid, responsive, mechanically up-to-date 2K I've played in years. The new Pro Play stuff is excellent. It's been fun bringing all those things together in the rec or in Play Now Online, so I'm having a blast, Chris.
I like that you mentioned this is mechanically one of the best 2Ks ever. I agree. I think there's a lot of players that miss out on some of the deep mechanics, and it's one of the things I admire about your work. And
at the combos and
how important is it to you to go in there and discover these new mechanics to help your gameplay and to help teach others about that kind of gameplay?
There's more to just executing certain meta combos, and it makes the
Shout out to all the leaders in the city. Here are some Season 2 standouts.
A colossal crew with total wins north of 18,000. Shout out to Through the Storm, some sensational squads in that crew.
We are loving the Pro-Am Lightning of Silent Storm with over 300
Using the exchange in my team allows you to upgrade to some very special player cards all the way up to new wild gems.
That's right. You can exchange Series 1 cards for Gems of the Game players, which can be exchanged for hidden gems.
Now, having these hidden gems lets you play as unreleased cards ahead of schedule, and they can really boost your lineup. You can earn them across my team modes.
And you can exchange hidden gems to an all-new card theme. Wild.
Kevin Cruz, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey Chris, hey everyone from 2K TV. I'm glad to be back and excited to get things going.
All right, Kevin, you've been out there on the 2K26 streets. How is the game feeling to you? How's those gameplay segments coming, and what are you learning out there?
So yeah, I mean, like I said in Community Day,
He about to tear the roof off.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Timberwolves have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Boston Celtics? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. On-court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. MP out there with Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And Fernie Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Robertson at the center filling out the middle. You look at Minnesota. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now Simons. Driving in. White wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. MP's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down kicks to Tatum. They need this. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Tatum after the basket by Minnesota. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Simon.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
MP, that's for 2. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Simons. And stolen by MP. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And here is Brown. Outside, Simon. Offline with his 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Reed scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
And the Celtics making a change here. Achua's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Shot clock at 2. Boston again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a wide open look for MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 14.
Well, you got to get out on the young man, or else MP will just rack him up.
To the middle. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Celtics passing it around. Edwards against Brown. There's a screen by Achua. 5 to shoot. Brown kicks to Conley. From the wing. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with MP. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. Out to Gonzalez. No good on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Reed the pass to MP. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He picked up 54 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Brown the pass to Conley. Achua with it. Hasn't made one yet. Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Hawkins. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And there's the answer from Hawkins. Nailing a 3 to match the opposition.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brown. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's MP. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making...
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them, but come on, man. You got to compete.
Seeing how things are shaking down. And that concludes.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Roberts in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. MP outside. From downtown, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Simons. Back to Tatum. The shot. Reed with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Tatum passes to Roberts. Outside, White. Simons on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Harris is checked in for Reed. Here's White, and he finishes nicely on the layup. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to Simons. Takes a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Tatum passes to Simons. Tatum against Harris. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good from the top of the key. Tatum's got his first basket of the night.
Well, coach isn't going to like the theatrics there. He had more than enough time to get a stable base, but he made it anyway.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And the dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
On the wing, Harris. Back to MP. Harris dishes to MP. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
The 3. Edwards can't hit. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
MP with great anticipation to take that thing away and get his guys a transition opportunity.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Brown the pass to Tatum. Out to White. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 44.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's White, and Simons has it in the corner. And so it's Minnesota with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but...
And the Minnesota Timberwolves are your new NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Woo! Let's go. We did it. That's 2. What they gonna say now, huh? 2 rings. 2.
MP right here.
MP right here.
Question.
MP, come on, right in front of you.
Miss
Don't be blind.
Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations, MP. How does it feel to win your second NBA title?
It feels incredible. I mean, I feel like I'm flying.
Right here,
MP,
MP.
right here, right here.
Question.
Come on,
Please,
MP.
Come on with it, T-Man.
Finally.
You know what, bro? A lot of people can climb the mountain once.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
What's good, Jake? Welcome to my court. Hey, if my boy Jake wants to hoop, then we hooping.
Ah, you really are.
I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. You can actually hoop.
Hey, that was so much fun. Man.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me live out my dream.
Don't mention it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always down to hoop.
Oh.
What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP.